Story 18. The grass is not always greener. Oh my god, seriously, Michael? Jumping off the roof trying to fly? Really? He's really not the sharpest tool in the shed, Rebecca thought to herself. She had been in the office when her husband had called her and told her to drop everything and rush to the hospital. Her husband told her not to worry, that he was okay, but the hospital visit was going to cost an arm and a leg. Being a very practical woman, the moment she found out he was fine, her thinking changed from worried to annoyed, though she decided to keep that to herself. My poor baby! I'm so glad you're okay. I was worried sick about you. My brave little boy, she said to her 5-year-old son as she entered his hospital room. Michael, for his part, was now sitting up in his bed, enjoying an ice cream and watching TV. 2 badly bruised feet, but amazingly no broken bones. Mom! I flew for a few seconds. It stopped working, but it worked at the beginning, but then I fell and now my feet are killing me, but I get ice cream for lunch, Michael told his mother excitedly. That's wonderful, sweetie. But I think we need to have a chat later about your attempts at flying, she answered. Michael quickly lost interest in talking to his mother and returned to watching cartoons. Rebecca began to watch him, but heard the notification sound on her phone coming from her bag. It was an email from an old friend she hadn't heard from in ages. It read, "Are you happy?" Nothing more. It was a question that regularly came up in her thoughts, but she always put off thinking about it until later. Afraid of what the answer might be. Am I happy? She asked aloud to the room. You should be. You're lucky your boy is alive, a voice behind her answered. Rebecca turned around to see a nurse had entered the room. Oh, sorry, I didn't notice you come in, she said. No worries, the nurse said. I'm just dropping by all of the rooms to see if anyone would like a cuppa. That'd be wonderful, thanks. Returning to her thoughts, Rebecca realized things at home hadn't been going well. She had a lot of arguments with her husband in the last month. She was sick of him always forgetting to take the garbage out and rarely cleaning the kitchen and the dirty shoes he never... Ouch! Hot tea spilled across her leg. I'm so sorry, said the nurse, returning with the tea. I didn't mean to spill it. I'll get you a towel, she finished, quickly running out of the room. Are you okay, Mom? Michael asked. I'm fine, sweetie. It wasn't very hot, she lied. The pain of the hot tea removed any anger she felt towards her husband, and her son's kindness answered her question. Yes, she was happy, at least in her home life. But what about work? She had given up on getting another promotion at work, despite working her ass off at the same company for years. She was an accountant, and helping people get out of paying tax wasn't the most satisfying career. Still, she had friends at work and clients who appreciated her hard work. She was the main breadwinner in her family now her husband had quit his job, and surprisingly, rather than causing stress, this gave her a sense of achievement. Perhaps she was happy with that too. She looked down at her leg, red from the hot tea. Was she happy with her body, her face? It wasn't as good as it used to be. The wrinkles around her eyes and fat on her belly hadn't been there when she was 20 or 30 something. Still, she was in good shape for her age and healthy. Her husband still found her attractive enough to nag her to make love more often. Things were okay. This question is stupid, she thought. Whenever I ask, am I happy, it makes me less happy. In the end, she couldn't be bothered giving a detailed reply to her friend. They had lost touch for a reason. Instead, she answered, I don't know if I'm happy, and I don't want to know. Which in a way makes me happy. Good luck with your life.